What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Tony, out here on a good Friday morning. Is it? One of my favorite days. Woke up pretty early today, checking some emails, got some business to attend to. So I've walked about 3 miles or so, get my exercise out of the way, knock out a couple birds with the same stone as we do. So I'm actually out at Broward College today. It used to be known as BCC, but I think they got their literal bump up in certifications or whatever. I don't know what these schools use to get what papers they need to run. But yeah, it became Broward College maybe about 10 years ago. So yeah, very big college down here in South Florida. Broward Community College, or Broward College, should I say, has it's been around for a long time. I think they have about 3 or 4 campuses down here in South Florida in Broward. I mean, if you know about Miami-Dade College, I mean, it's pretty much the Broward version. It's become like the mecca. It's like, once after you go to college, after you go to high school, pretty much. And this is where everybody went to. I have so many friends and family members that I know that has gone to this school, man. I've known about Broward Community College for maybe about 20 years now. And it's pretty interesting, man. The campus has grown. I've been to the registration office. You literally see the admission and registration building. This is the first building, and then it stretches down maybe about 200 feet or so. So they definitely changed a lot here, man. It's early in the morning. Somebody's out here with their kids and their stroller. Yeah, but this college is usually on my bus route pretty much. You can see the buses coming in and out. So I've been catching the bus since I've been in Broward since I was 12 years old. So I've always seen these areas. I've always seen all this stuff. Again, I've always known about this, the administration building. So again, I think the earliest classes that we're having right now, it was literally just the whole entire nursing school outside, I guess, on their little 15-minute breaks or what have you. So I came out here to chill out and use the library and pick up some things. And I'm literally looking at the future of our doctors. Looking at all the future doctors, looks like they're anywhere from between 20 and 25 years or so. And the crazy part, you would look at me and you think, Tony, you're 35 years old. Why are you on a freaking college campus? Well, it's open to the public. Again, they have the park, they have the basketball court, they have the library, they have all these different things. There's a few eating stations as well. It's right on the public transportation area. Again, I think that might be my bus, but again, I walked here today. Um, but yeah, I mean, surprisingly, on most community college campuses, and there's still remnants of this being a community college campus and all, even though it's technically a legit campus now, a legit college. So really, ironically, most of the people that go to these schools, yeah, I don't think you guys can see the inside, but yeah, that's the whole entire medical class there. Man, it's like 50 kids in one class. And their teachers looking at me like, I'm not sure you're supposed to be here. But again, what am I doing here on the campus? Well, to be honest with you, most of those students in there, in that classroom, and indeed most of the kids on community college campuses are 50% of them are usually over the age of college age. You would think that a 4-year degree graduating college that's 22 years old, you still have some upperclassmen that stay on campus till they're like 26, but literally half the people on these campus is over 25 years old. I've already literally, and I'm not being a creep or anything like that. I don't usually come to college campus. I'd rather stay home and chill out. But I've literally already seen older women out here. Again, it's open to the public. I've seen older women out here with their tight clothes on, trying to snag them a little boy early in the morning. Like literally, legit. Like, wow. Well, I mean, I guess you know where people come to recruit, right? Casting couches and such. I wonder why militaries and armies and most job places don't come to college campuses to recruit. But yeah, man, they have their whole cabanas and all this different stuff they built onto the campus. Pretty nice. A lot of greenery, a lot of shrubbery. Is built right next to an aviation center. You know, aviation centers are usually at least 1,000. Mm, Usually more than that. I can't even really give you an estimate. They're like 5 times the size of a football field at least, because they're pretty much, there's an aviation school here in Broward College as well, so they teach students how to fly helicopters and small planes and things like that. Another one of the cabanas, guess that's the hangout spot or the chill spot where people go and eat their lunch. I'm waiting on the library to open, which is that way. It'll be opening up soon. Yeah, I mean, it's probably about 9:45 or something like that. Got here a little bit early. I should have stopped somewhere and actually got some breakfast so I didn't have to kill time walking around. But yeah, literally the ever expansion of Broward campus, man. You know, and at the same time, I don't look like a 35-year-old. I mean, look at me. I look like a college kid today. I literally look like I'm in my mid 20s or my late 20s. You know, again, younger, being in my younger 20s or mid 20s, I dated older women. So I kind of, gave them back that feeling of being being young again, and you kind of take the cues from them, oh, this is how you stay young. This is how you retain your youth. Skin moisturizers, and I've had one. She's like, you gotta use Johnson and Johnson baby oil. She's like 3 years older than me. I think I was about 24. She was 27. Virgo plays very close attention to details. You know, they like to focus on their health. Very meticulous individuals. She's like, yeah, man, you want to keep your youth, you have to stay moisturized and all these types of things. And I was like, yeah, okay. That's why you look like a college kid today with your Vans on and your Lacoste or your polo collar shirt with your tan pants on with the booty jiggling like jello. Let me stop. But yeah, I didn't want to make this video too long. This is just a rehashing, bringing up childhood memories, even though I never actually attended this college. When I moved out of my mom's house and I was trying to find things to do other than sitting in the house all day or being out on the street all day, this is one of the places I came. I applied to 2 places. Florida Career College, which is, I can literally walk there now. I'm literally like 15 minutes away from it. And Broward Community College, as it was back then. So it's interesting how 2 colleges are right next to each other. We have an actual college and then a technical college where you would go and, get degrees in information technology, health degrees and things like that. So those were the 2 places that I applied to, but I actually ended up going to Florida Career College. And ironically, they actually just interviewed me Monday morning to offer me a job. It was like, yeah, we pulled up your records. We see you attended this place before. What was your experience and how did you feel about it? They actually wanted to offer me the job till it came to the last question. It's like, oh, are you willing to get vaccinated? And I was like, no. No. So yeah, the job prospects are dwindling, man. Yeah, you're not vaxxed. You're not offered good jobs, unless it's a work from home position. Even the job that I'm being offered now, they sent me an acceptance letter. Actually, I received 2 acceptance letters. So we'll see. I won't talk about the business aspect of it too much or the monies. Again, you know me, money comes and goes, love as well. I mean, it's supposed to come from inside of you, but people, they rely on other people to help them get through the days and things like that. I mean, that's why I really can't work in jobs like that in corporate America anymore. And the older I get, the more laser focused I get on the things that I'm seeing around me, like office politics. I would literally have an issue, and these are probably some of the most expensive or the most monies I've made at jobs before. I've had a couple jobs where I was making way more than what I should have been making, but because of office politics and people wanting you to tap dance with your words around them. And it's like, okay, well, if I come into work today and I don't go into the coffee room because I'm no longer drinking coffee, or I just forget to say good morning to you because everyone's talking, half the place is going to make it seem like, well, not half the place. One person is going to be like, oh, He didn't say hi to me, so their whole day is ruined. Like, don't you have a wife or a husband at home who is supposed to make your morning perfect? You see the black guy coming to work, and because he doesn't say hi to you or say anything to you, now your whole day is ruined. And now you want to run and tell everyone in the company that you think he's having a bad day. Like, I can't do the office politics. They want to talk about what's going on in the world, the news, money, slavery, all these different things. And then when you don't play their game that they're trying to shoehorn you in, it's like, yeah, it's time for me to come to work. And they hate you for that, for just coming to work and being quiet. Like, I'm just here to make money. My family's at home. Like, I don't get it. It's just weird. So you have to start to gain knowledge, and you have to start working on your own stuff, man. Again, limited liability company, uh, parents starting stock portfolios for their children. These are the type of things that people need to start for their children at an early age. You have the regulars, I guess they're waiting on class or they're just chilling out here. I mean, it's still early, so the day is barely begun. I think the library is just opening, so I'm about to get ready to end this video. I gotta go print out some resumes, and I need to purchase a couple transportation passes. I haven't done this in a long time, man. Trying to get back out and work, get back out in the office jobs, and getting back out here and working and things like that, man, it's so weird. Just the transportation alone is weird. And then you get around people and see how people are acting weird now, man. You barely give people a hug. The younger people are acting estranged. Like, I noticed that people, I guess in their like early 20s, they're not really too estranged about what's going on. I mean, they're growing up with this. When you think about it, 10 years ago, they was listening. What was the hot song 10 years ago? Like 2 Chainz, I'm riding around and getting it. So they grow up with all these new changes and new masks. So it's like it's second nature to them. They're used to school rules and military rules. So they're just used to following in line as young people are. You rarely find a few of them that break the mold and actually know what's going on in the world and going on in society. And that's just life, man. Morning. We yeah, again, we have older people and we have younger people here. Man, but there's a lot going on, man. It's time for me to get to work. I kind of want to have a little bit of extra time today to do some therapy and do some tarot. But I mean, yeah, man, reaching back on my childhood, man, this is good prospects. There are a lot of resellers here, a lot of nerds here that I could probably sell and trade things with. I can also build up my clientele from here. This is a big open campus here in Broward County. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that need mental help, mental therapy, things like that, accountability partnerships, building up a tribe, so on and so forth. So work never stops. Work never ends. We're back at the libraries. Hopefully, it don't take all day. I mean, people usually don't like being in the library, right? I was even in the back of the library, on the side of the library, however you want to call it. Get a field. We had the fields everywhere. There's so many fields: a soccer field, basketball field, football field, track field. Um, yeah, most people don't even like being in the libraries, man. So that should be easy. Found some books at this big, gigantic dumpster. I actually had a dream last week of like finding a whole bunch of collectibles inside some garbage dumpster, which was a dream that I didn't really want to talk about. And then now, as I like literally an hour ago, not even an hour ago, I came across this big bin on the side of the library, and it has so many inspirational books in it. Some of them look damn near like Bibles. Some of them look like the original damn dictionary and the thesaurus. But there's books about teaching. There's books about art. There's books about helping people. There's so many different books. Just a plethora of knowledge and ideas, man. I think I might actually grab up some books. I should have had a book bag today, knowing that when I come to a college campus or a library, I should carry a book. But that's it for me today. Even though I'm out here with the kitties, it still looks weird for someone like me to be shooting selfies and selfie videos, right? But yeah, man, Broward College campus, Head into the library. Deuces.